Hello, everyone. It is me. I have come once again. The one who believes that we can make Nigeria a better place, that we can actually do something for a change that will take Nigeria to the next level. Please, if this is your first time of coming across this channel on YouTube, please, I plead that you subscribe, like, drop your comment on the attitude of Nigerian leader on how it can be taken to the next level. Today, I quickly want to open our mind to some certain things, Nigeria youth in particular, why we need to stand up, why we need to wake up, why we need to understand fact about Nigeria. I want to talk about the 8 years of Obasanjo and the let's say the 7 years of Goodluck Jonathan and the so-called 5 years of Buhari right now. Nigeria, if you good in calculation, from the time of Obasanjo's civilian regime to this very moment of Buhari, let us do some calculation. What has really been the job opportunity that is created for Nigerians, for the graduates, not even the uneducated one? What has been the job opportunity that has been created for the educated ones? Now, to me, I don't think there is any. To me, there is no one that is functioning. Now, Buhari is saying something that he has empowered farmers. And let us check. The farmer we're talking about, they are the same APC set of people, old men, old women, that give him money to go into farming. But my question this evening is that the ones that is going to school in Nigeria, what are they supposed to do? Going to school in Nigeria, is it formality? Is it going to school for just going its sake to have the result and keep it in the cupboard? Is that the way Nigeria needs to be? Is that the way Nigeria is going to remain? Is that the way other country is? These are the questions. Now, I want to quickly talk about something. There is a saying that says, an idle man is the devil's workshop. It's a clear say and a clear fact that, yeah, when you're not doing something, when you think too much, you think of positive, the negative will become more than the positive thinking that you are into, because you're not into anything, you're idle. That is why you need to create time for yourself to do something. Now, I want to ask Nigerian leader, I want to ask this Nigerian president, Nigerian so-called leader, you talking about, first, my question is to Nigerian armed forces, especially the police, the EFCC, the SACs. Now, the question, you are after Yahoo boys. Have you ever thought of it? What would have become of all those boys if they're not doing anything? If there is nothing they go to, if there is nothing they wake up in the morning say they want to go and do? Now, a president of Nigeria called Nigerian youth lazy youth. Let me quickly say something. Nigerian youth are lazy, like he said. I'm quoting him. But have they ever sat down and think about, if not for Nigerian youth, they are so creative, they are so intelligent. Have you ever thought of what would have been happening in that country if not for the word entertainment in Nigeria? Do you know how many youth would have been jobless in Nigeria if not for social media, this social media entertainment stuff? Do you know how many youth in Nigeria would have been frustrated? Now, graduate at that. Now, you're talking of lazy youth, lazy youth. If not for this Libya that has helped some states in Nigeria, that has helped Nigeria, let's not use the word some state. Have you ever had a thought of it? How many Nigerians has passed through Libya and remain in Western world, did not come home, that is ending a living, despite it is not easy for them? Have you had this thought? Now, have you ever had a thought of it? How many Nigerians who have struggled themselves to get a visa and get out of Nigeria and never come back? Have you ever had this thought? Nigerian youth, these things we need to think of. These things we need to reason. These things we need to have a second thought. Imagine in every developed world, the creation of job is one priority and the security of lives. Nigeria, these two things is the worst thing, is the least thing the leaders we ever think of. Imagine EFCC, they are after ritualists, they are after Yahoo boys. Now, I will keep saying it and I will not stop saying it. Former governor of Imo State, Orji Uzor Kalu, he said something that they used to keep people during their press conference meeting. They used to kill people. Nigeria politicians used to kill people. It is not, the word is a plural. It's not singular. It's not saying, it's not a personal thing. EFCC, have they ever gone after any of these people that has been killing people? No, because these people will buy you, buy your family, buy your conscience, buy your future. So you will not disturb these people. Now you disturb the poor people who manage their life, to hustle out their life to buy a car because they dress well. You describe them as a Yahoo boy. Does the word Yahoo boy exist in dictionary? Nigerian youth, we need to think of it now. There's something I want to quickly talk about. Whether we like it or not, poverty in Nigeria is caused by the leaders of Nigerians. Yahoo boys is caused by the leaders of Nigerian. Ritualist is caused by the leaders of Nigerian. Whatever situation Nigerian youth are passing through, yes, we must not sit down, fold our hand and wait for the leadership of Nigeria. But they need to do something to create job opportunity for these people. Some are ready to work. Some want to do something. Go to some other countries, they assist the citizen in school fees. They assist the citizen in accommodation. But in Nigeria, it's not so. But it's just unpainful that the Nigerian leaders, the Nigerian youth, we're not thinking of these things. We're not taking these things into consideration. We're just after the things that will not benefit us. Now, I heard somebody saying, the things that are they are not useful. That's what we're after. There are somebody. There's a post that I come across on YouTube saying Bobrisky is confirmed dead. Another one say, I saw his video. Say the people that want him to die, they will die first. I saw him flattening money on the highway, Nigerian currency. In a place, in every country, currency is very respected. Now, they took this Bobrisky matter into a very high level. I had some saying that Bobrisky is a celebrity. Even the journalists were laughing over it, that Bobrisky is a celebrity. Is that the level of Nigerian celebrities' life has gone into? Bobrisky selling what? How is Bobrisky celebrity? What is he celebrating? He said he's selling cream. Selling of cream, he's a black guy. He turned himself into a white guy. Now, let me tell you something. In Western world, there's something they call solari. The place is like oven. In summer, they go there. Know that it's not as hot as the one you bake bread. They go there, they get themselves stark naked. They go there for hours. When they come out, they become very red. In due time, their skin become a little bit dark. Why people wants to be black? Now, you people are saying Bobrisky is selling cream, is promoting his cream. Now, for all I care, if Bobrisky want to live a life of a gay, he should go to where it's legalized, transgender himself whatsoever, and remain there. He should not come and be deceiving some of you guys, just like the way he's deceiving himself. No, it's just so annoying that the way you people taking this Bobrisky is too small to become a discussion in a journalist table. It's just too small. Who is he? The life of Nigeria celebrity, is that the way it has gone to? I pray. Now, all of you that is sitting around him, all these Nigerian actresses and actors, I pray all of you have sons and daughters. I just pray that when your son grow up, start dressing like Bobrisky. There's a saying in Nigeria that says, whatever you do, whatever you want others to do to you, whatever you want people to do to you, do it to others. The way you guys are encouraging Bobrisky, I pray, is my prayer for you, all of you. I don't want to start measuring name. All of you that is close to him, that cannot even talk to him or her, I don't know what is to describe him. I pray that when your kids grow up, they start dressing like Bobrisky, so that yes, we'll have more people to promote the people. Now he's selling cream. Then what's the mode of dressing? What is he up to? Is he also selling dress? And then people are saying Bobrisky is a celebrity. I don't understand. What is it now? Because people are trying to bring him into Nigeria movie industry. Is annoying. Nigeria journalists. There are many better things about Nigeria to talk about. For years, what has been a change in Nigeria? The drastic change, one very important change that has happened in Nigeria. You're not after this whole thing. You guys are not concerned about this thing. You guys are discussing about Bobrisky is a, as in, I'm not, is his life, whatever he wants, however he wants to live it, he should live it. But that shouldn't be a topic in Nigeria to be discussed. Now, let me tell you guys one thing. The pictures, as in practical, it's easy to learn from practical and theory. Nigeria is all about theory. Nigeria entertainment, Nollywood, you promoting lesbian and gay, and our children, our kids, our relations are watching this film. Now, what we're seeing, this Naira Marley, Nigerian music industry, it must be naked, it must be all naked now. And you forget, children, it's not like those days where you have to buy silver plate. It's not like those days where people have to sit down and watch TV. Now you can watch you can watch it on your cell phone everywhere you go. And our kids nowadays, at the age of 12, they've already started. 12 is even too far. In Western world, at least 6, 7 years, they're already using phone, watching YouTube channel. So they are catching up this picture. They are learning it. Now there is a group of people they called Naira Marley. Now they forming it. There's one I listened to. They said some group of girls in Nigeria. They said they belongs to a group called Malians. They said they belongs to a group called the Malians. Just imagine Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they don't wear pants, they don't wear bras to school. Is that the message now that you people are passing to the next generation, the Malians? Only God know the ones the next one is going to be. That is girls. Only God know the ones the boys are into secondary school. Nigeria journalists, be serious for once. Think about this whole thing. Don't laugh over it. It's not, because if you people don't address it now, it's going to become a big problem to Nigeria in the nearest future. A very big problem at that. Picture has a way of educating people. It has a way of stimulating inside our memory than what we read. What these children are seeing, they are taking it in. And it's not like those days you have to see something time without number before you can save it into your memory. These children of this day, they see it once, twice. It's enough for them to know what that thing is talking about. Now, Bobrisky, which message is Bobrisky passing to Nigeria? Which message is Nollywood trying to pass to the next generation? The Nigerian entertainment has it. Which message are you passing to the next generation? Please, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, subscribe, like, drop your comment. We'll see very soon again.